Is this thing on? Hello everyone, it is Megan from Meg on the Move, and I would like to welcome you to my very first vlog. Meg on the Move's vlog. Mom's vlog. No, that doesn't work. So I've been getting some great feedback from you guys on my Instagram, megonthemove.travel, and on my blog, megonthemove.com. And so I'm really excited to start producing some video content for you guys. So I wanted to start off with a topic that's actually really close to my heart, and it's one of the main reasons why I got involved and so passionate about travel in the first place. I've always been passionate about writing and journalism, but travel became my central focus after I did the following. Bing! So for me personally, I was lucky enough to get to teach English abroad in China for 6 months down in Guangzhou, which is south near Hong Kong. And it was such an incredible experience for me. I want to hit you with my top reasons why I think that anybody looking for a beneficial travel experience should teach abroad. Okay class, let's begin with chapter 1. Most people tell me that their biggest concern and what's holding them back the most from traveling extensively for a long period of time is money. Which makes sense, but there are plenty of ways to go around this. There's always a but. A huge but. The way to work around this is to work while you're traveling, and a lot of people do this. And honestly, let me let you in on a little secret. You get a lot of flexibility with teaching to travel while you're there. So it's not like you're going to be locked down 100% of the time and never get to see the country that you're living in. And I think that's the great part about teaching abroad. It really allows you to explore even while you're working. The second most important reason why I think everybody should teach abroad is that you really get to immerse into a culture fully because you're going to be there for so long, at least 5 or 6 months in most scenarios. This was probably the most valuable part of my experience teaching abroad in China, because I felt like I really got to understand some of the people who live there and how they work and how they operate and how their culture is different from mine. And I really value that out of my travel experience. Number 3, getting to work with kids. Now in my experience, I got to teach a class of 2-year-olds. Yeah, you heard me right. 2-year-olds. I thought, how can a class full of 2-year-olds learn English when they've barely fully learned their first language? Yeah, I didn't know what to expect either, but they were so smart. Every now and then, every couple of months, we would do evaluation tests to see how much the kids were learning and retaining and so on. And when I got to see these kids repeat back to me what I taught them, life changer.
Rectangle.
Rectangle.
Good. Cindy, say triangle. Good. Say, Chi-Chi, can you say rainy?
Rainy.
Wow, Chi-Chi. Hello.
Buddy, buddy, buddy.
What does that mean?
Geniuses, I tell ya. So not only is it so rewarding to see them learn what you've taught them, but you get to learn so much from them as well. When I went to China, I didn't know any Chinese, any Mandarin whatsoever. And by the time I left, I knew some basic conversational Chinese just from being surrounded by the kids and my Chinese teacher aides who helped me learn how to communicate with these kids. Alright, number 4. So this goes mainly for people who are worried about long-term travel and it being bad for your resume or not beneficial to help your career path. Now, teaching is not my career goal. Writing is. That's why I write this wonderful blog for all of you wonderful people. For real though. Since you're teaching abroad, it really actually puts a lot of great qualities and skills on your resume that you can use for future job purposes. I could go on and on and on. Leadership, responsibility, time management, organization, independence, cross-cultural experience, working with children, fast-paced environment. Seriously, I could go on forever. So clearly there are really tons of reasons why doing this would help your resume versus knock it. Even if it's not on your direct career path, it really provides you with a ton of beneficial credentials and qualifications to use for your next employer or your future job. And last but not least, number 5, drumroll please. This will get you way out of your comfort zone. And that's what we want out of traveling abroad, isn't it? If it's not what you're looking for, this video probably isn't for you. But thanks for watching all the way through anyway. You're not just vacationing when you're teaching abroad. You're living there. You have to meet people, you have to see new places. Personally, I didn't go through a study abroad program or any kind of work abroad program. I just got hired independently by a school. So in that kind of a situation, you're really on your own, kid. Being there alone and truly independent really helps you just become a brand new person. Sprout your wings and fly! Let's be honest. I mean, we're all friends here. Traveling is awesome. Getting out of your comfort zone is awesome. It's so much fun to be in a different world than what you're used to, and that really is all the fun of it. Even if you don't teach abroad or even work abroad, just go abroad. See the world, live in it, love it, and learn from it. This world is huge and there's so much to see. So my advice, just do it. Well, would you look at that? That seems to be all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, travel on.